You ever been catfished before? I've been catfished before, son. That shit ain't no fun, nigga. I got catfished from a bitch from, like, Germany. I was talking to the bitch for a good 3 months. I had no idea she was fucking catfish. I thought she was the one, son. I thought she was the one, son. I was like, yo, son, I'm moving to Germany. My niggas was like, for what? I'm like, yo, I met the bitch, son. The bitch looked like Kim Kardashian. It was back before, like, the iPhone craze and shit. I had a BlackBerry. They didn't even have video chat. Like, you had to chat from, like, from Skype or computer, son. I used to walk around. I went and bought a book bag for my computer so I could walk around with my computer. I used to put my little camera on top of the computer and just look at the bitch like, damn, son. She was fat, son. I had no idea she was so fat. I had no idea. Like, shit fucked me up, son. That shit on purpose, son. She did that shit on purpose. It's no way in 3 months of me talking to you all day, I didn't know that you was fat. Like, I'm looking for shit like that. She had these big ass titties, though, son. Big ass Kim Kardashian. She used them shits as a distraction, son. She always had them shits right in the screen, like, so what you doing? I don't know how I never seen that shit. This shit still fucks with me. Like, how was I so fucked up over, like, how didn't I see that shit? She knew what she was doing. She was a skilled catfish, son. I promise you. When she talked to me, she'd always, like, lay fate on her chest with her titties just out like this, like, so. When she, like, had to get off, like, she'd be like, I gotta go to the bathroom. She'd, like, slide off the camera, like, just come hopping back down on her titties. Like, hey, I didn't know what to look for. She always knew how to position her shit so that she didn't look fat. I'm like, nah, I gotta see you, son. I'm coming out there or you coming out here. I gotta see you. Fuck that. She's like, all right, I'm gonna come out there. Next thing I know, she's like, oh, I missed my flight. I'm like, thirsty. I don't realize that she catfishing the shit out of me. I'm like, you missed your flight? Bitch, there was another flight. Like, you just get on the next flight. I have to do something anyway. Maybe it's for the best. It's a sign. I'm like, son, I need to see you. What you doing? I'm like, fuck it, I'm not fucking with you no more. You playing games. I don't like playing games. She's like, okay, I'ma come. And she like sends me a picture of her ticket. Nigga, I'm in the airport waiting for her to get off the fucking plane. I'm just looking like, I'ma fuck this shit out this Kim Kardashian bitch. Where she at? Son, the people start getting off the plane. I'm looking. I see the bitch coming. I see the long hair and shit. I'm like, she was walking, so her knees was like, she was like knock knee is crazy, son. She had these big ass boots on, like with the big ass heel and shit. I was like, tried to hide, son. It was a pillar next to me, like a big stone pillar. I tried to like sneak behind the pillar real quick so she wouldn't see me. The bitch seen me. She was like, hey! She was fat, son. Bitch was super fat, son. I went to give her a hug, like, hey, how you doing? She's like, hey, baby. I'm like, I was tight, son. She was supposed to stay with me for a week, nigga. I'm putting her shit in my car, like, how the fuck do I get out of this? I literally wanted to kill myself. Like, I'm bringing this bitch to my house. I done told all my friends about this shit. What am I gonna do? I'm in the car driving tight, son. She looking over at me like, baby, what's wrong? I'm like, you're bigger than I thought you were. That was fucked up. But I was so tight because at that moment, I realized she knew she was fat. Like, she knew. I shouldn't have said that shit to her. I was fucked up. But I knew at that moment that I had been catfished and I was pissed the fuck off. She was fucked up, son. Like, I had never spoken to her like that before and she was fucked up. She was heartbroken and I didn't give a fuck. I was driving, getting more mad every time an exit passed. The closer I got to my house, the more mad I got. I was literally cursing her out in the car. I was like, you knew you was fat. You knew, like, why would you do that? Like, you knew you was fat. I was furious, son. I was furious, son. She wanted to go out and shit. I'm like, I'm not going nowhere with you. Are you fucking kidding me? Say sorry, son, because that shit was fucked up, son. I know it was fucked up. I don't got a number no more, like, but I know that shit was fucked up. What's more fucked up is that's not even the worst part of the situation. Like, the shit got worse. She was so hurt by what I had said. She was like, I'm gonna go on a diet right now. I'm not gonna eat nothing. Like, I'm gonna make this up to you. That bitch went on a diet, son. She ain't eat nothing, son. She was there for days and ain't eat shit, son. Finally, I'm looking at the bitch. I'm like, yo, nah, this ain't healthy. She's exercising and shit. She's not eating. She's just drinking mad water. I'm like, nah, bitch, you trying to kill yourself. Come on. I was like, this ain't healthy for your body, son. Like, you got to eat something. I used to boil her. I was like, yo, at least eat protein. So I used to, like, boil her, like, these black beans and give her just the beans. Top it off, son, the bitch redecorated my whole crib. She painted the whole crib. She would move all the furniture, and by the time I got home, the furniture would be back where it was. I'd walk in the crib, son, and like my whole living room was painted, nigga. Like floor to ceiling, painted. Everything, all the furniture back where I left it. I was like, what the fuck? This shit bitch was amazing, son. The bitch was amazing, son. I ain't gonna lie. Son, she sucked my shit for 5 hours. 5 hours. You know how I know it was 5 hours? Because The Lord of the Rings was on. Both movies. Only 2 had come out at the time. And I watched both of the movies. Son, she sucked my shit the whole time, son. Like, I nutted 3 times and she just kept going, son. Like, she wouldn't stop, son. Son, I fell asleep and woke up and she was still sucking dick, son. Son, the lips, like right here, the middle, was red, nigga. It was bleeding. I had to force her to stop, son. Like, she would have kept going. I wonder if she still got the same @ name on Twitter. Anyway, whatever. What was I talking about? Shit. Basically, one day I'm in the living room. She'd been there like 4 days. I'm watching TV. She in the bathroom painting. All I hear is, ah, boom. I go run in there. She laid out on the floor. I'm like, oh my God, the bitch is dead. I'm like, yo, you can't starve yourself. Like, you have to eat, son. Like, this is crazy. She's like, no, I don't want to eat because you gotta eat. You can't just die. You can't kill yourself. She's like, but you think I'm fat? I don't want to eat. I gotta exercise. I'm like, yo, this is crazy. She was in here going to kill herself, son, like starve herself to death. Till one day I like was looking for something to eat. I go in the cabinet looking for like a snack and shit. I, had little cookies and shit in there. I go to the Chips Ahoy shit and like go to pick the shit up. The shit like empty. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, I didn't eat these shits. I just bought them. I calls her in the room. I'm like, yo, what happened to the cookies, yo? She like, I ate them. I'm sorry. I was hungry. Tight. I was like, you been eating cookies this whole week? You won't eat nothing else, but you sitting here sneaking fucking cookies like a little kid? Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? It was just evil, son. She was just mad evil, son. I'm going to hell, son. And I'm going to get down there, and it's going to be nothing but fat bitches laughing and just wanting to fuck the shit out of me. Fucked up shit is, she was a nice person. And I was sitting here being a dickhead for no fucking reason over a little fucking extra pounds. I'm really sitting here thinking about that shit. 5 hours, son. Imagine getting that shit like once a week, son. It's just like, oh. You walk in the street, son, you ain't got a care in the world. Shorty done pulled all the care out your dick. You just floating down the block like.